I'm Julie Kohler, host of the White Picket Fence podcast. If you've read the opinion section of any newspaper lately, you've probably come across think pieces, panicking about falling marriage rates. They make sweeping claims that getting married will make you happier, healthier, and wealthier. Some even say that getting married is a way to stick it to the elites. I'm not so sure about that. This season on White Picket Fence, we're examining the current marriage panic. We'll go beyond the rosy sheen of love and commitment and expose the darker side to all of this marriage talk and explore what becomes possible when we broaden our imagination around what relationships can look like. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Ashanti Golar, the founder of the Brown Girls Guide to Politics, and I'm voting for Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris. To say 2020 has been unusual is an understatement. We are currently facing two pandemics in our country, a health pandemic with COVID.
In my home state of New Mexico, Native Americans are about 11% of the population, and we're 58% of the statewide coronavirus cases.
And a racial injustice pandemic.
Justice for Breonna Taylor. And if there ain't gonna be no justice, there ain't gonna be no peace.
So many people have not only had their eyes open to these injustices, but also the injustices that Black, brown, and Indigenous women face from the streets to inside their own homes to the steps of Capitol Hill.
Because all of us have had to deal with this in some form, some way, some shape, at some point in our lives.
If anything, it has shown why we need more women of color in power to not only call out and change America's systems that continue to perpetuate racism, white supremacy, and anti-Blackness, but to have women of all races standing beside them in solidarity while we fight to protect our families, our cities, and the right to control our own bodies.
Well, right now, let's gather our people in 8 states.
With the presidency on the ballot, this season will focus on the election, from the presidential and vice presidential debates to what we can expect to see on Election Day, and of course, the election results. Our country is at a tipping point. On November 3rd, we will decide if we are a multiracial, multi-ethnic democracy or a country that decides that white supremacy and authoritarian leaders should reign supreme.
You don't know until you see. It depends. I think mail-in voting is going to rig the election. I really do.
Are you suggesting that you might not accept the results of the election?
I have to see. Look. I have to see. No, I'm not going to just say yes. I'm not going to say no to that.
No matter the outcome, women of color will play a key role in what happens leading up to and after Election Day. This is Season 5 of the Brown Girls Guide to Politics. The new episode will drop on Monday, October 19th. Listen wherever you get your pods. See you soon, Brown Girls.